I get a lot of questions as to, well, should I even use a swaddle? I know swaddles can be such a helpful tool, and a lot of parents feel like, well, it's not actually helping my baby that much. But here's why using a swaddle can be really helpful and some swaddles to look out for that I think could be really great tools. The reason why we use swaddles is to calm the startle reflex and the Mora reflex. The startle reflex is the reflex of the absence of partial paralysis during sleep. You gain this at around 12 weeks. And so prior to that, it's almost like they can act out their dreams a little bit. So we'll get a hand there, an arm there. And so actually swaddling them imitates the womb. A lot of ultrasound photos that you see, you will see that babies' hands are up by their mouths. So it's a good idea to actually have their hands swaddled up, as putting their hands down, swaddling can actually make them feel more uncomfortable because it's a foreign position. So firstly, we can use it because of that startle reflex. It can calm the body. Second reason that I would use a swaddle is the Mora reflex. The Mora reflex is the feeling of falling. And so it feels like the baby is falling, and this is often by having two hands out. That is the Mora reflex. Like, imagine doing a trust fall into bed. It wouldn't be very nice, and I'm sure you wouldn't prefer it. So by placing pressure on their chest, it actually makes them feel grounded. It makes them feel good, and it relieves that Mora reflex. That Mora reflex can go anytime between 4 and 10 months. I've had some who it has lingered through toddlerhood as well. So it can calm that Mora reflex and help them feel like they are not falling. Also, putting your baby in feet back into the crib can really help with making sure that your baby doesn't feel like they're falling as well. The third reason I would use a swaddle with a newborn is newborns can get very overtired very quickly. Their ability to stay awake is somewhere around that 35-45 minute mark when they're first born. And because it's such a short window, often by the time we've got diaper change done, a good full feed in there, we actually have baby up longer than they really can cope with. And that's okay. There's no, don't feel bad. This is about getting our bearings, and in the first couple of weeks, we really want to get that feeding established. However, because we may have missed that cue, baby's body might be a little bit overtired, then leaving them struggling to calm their body to go into sleep. By having that firm pressure on their arms, by being swaddled nice and tightly, it reminds them of the womb, and it actually helps them feel more calm, and it calms their body. We always want to calm a child or a baby with connection. And this is one of those tools that we can connect with our baby. We can calm their body, we can hold them tight, and it can really help them go into a deeper sleep and help that startle reflex from not waking them up. Tomorrow, we're going to go over how and when to remove the swaddle. Different hospitals are going to recommend different things if you should use a swaddle. Really, it's up to you if you want to. This is the reason why I would use a swaddle in a newborn. And if you find that your baby doesn't like it as much, it's okay if you don't use a swaddle. This is not a right or a wrong kind of scenario. It's a really helpful tool in your toolbox kind of thing. Have a great day. Make sure you subscribe so you get the notification tomorrow so we can chat about how to move those swaddles out. Have people in your life been telling you, you'll never sleep again? Are you starting to stress about how life is going to change with a baby or adding an additional baby? I've been there. And mama, it's time to cheers your new best friend, Little Wink Sleep. Our Nurturing Newborns program gently and gradually lays the foundation for sleep in a way that you're able to manage and understand. We use a science-based approach that fosters healthy attachment. You'll be able to let go of the stress of newborn sleep and enjoy this stage, knowing your baby is set up with the right skills. Nurturing Newborn Sleep includes all our insider coaching strategies, taking you step by step, troubleshooting along the way, as well as